Vince has done it again. In this week's Realty Rant, we're back out on location at a beautiful home, beautiful property. Vince, I didn't think you could outdo yourself from the last time you took us out. I know.
I told you, wait till the next one. Wait till the next one. This one is exceptional. 19105 Mary Lane out here in Lutz, 2.7 acres on Lake Brooker. It's 9,000 plus square feet. It's definitely one of the crown jewels of the Lutz community and all of North Tampa, and one of the nicest houses I've ever been in.
Well, and I say property, this has land. You're talking about, I mean, this actually is not in a gated community.
It's not.
You get a good chunk of land with this property.
Yeah, I think a lot of people that are buying luxury properties now, there's a certain segment of that population. They don't want to have a neighbor right on top of them. Over here, you've got 2.7 acres. It's a gated compound. It's on a beautiful ski lake. Like I said, over 9,000 square feet. There's a gymnasium up here to work out. I mean, you've got a nanny's quarters. You've got a detached garage, a 4-car garage for your car collection. There's just so many. I could go on and on. Yeah. I think the video that's probably playing right now in the back is giving you an indication of how spectacular this property is.
Well, and properties like these, it's so important to make sure they are marketed internationally as well, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. That's why kind of your specialty, Danny, right? I mean, a lot of these people that are looking for homes, why you need to have somebody to list this with is that you market it internationally, right, Danny?
Internationally, yep, yes, ma'am. And you know, we actually had recently 2 buyers from China and 1 from Hong Kong, all cash buyers. People are moving over here. I mean, this is a great place to live, greatest nation in my opinion. Why wouldn't you want to invest here in real estate?
And you really just need to make sure that your property is being seen internationally. Is that what you say, Vince?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest issues of real estate in the real estate industry is getting, with all the technology that's available, and we had talked before we started rolling, I like to have these younger tech-savvy agents work for me because we're able to reach out, and real estate really has become a global enterprise, and people that have money in these foreign countries, they love to invest in the United States. They feel like we're safe, it's a secure investment for them, and what better place? I mean, I don't think the luxury market in Tampa has been this hot in over a decade.
I was just going to ask, how is it? All right, that's pretty bold.
It has been, in over a decade, it hasn't been this great, and I just see that in the past you would take a luxury listing and you would go, oh, I got about a 50-50 chance of it selling, and now if you market it properly and you get it into the people that have the cash to buy it, you've got a great chance of your luxury home. So if you're thinking about putting your home on the market, now is a fantastic time to put your home up.
We talk about young, tech-savvy people on your team who also speak several different, languages too. I know that's a big aspect of who you want on your team.
Yeah, absolutely. We try to cover, we've got people, as you know, Victoria McGuire, my usual sidekick on the show. She's fluent in Japanese, German, and I like to say she speaks English pretty good too. And we've got Danny and a few others that speak Spanish and Chinese, and we've got all kinds of. Language is very important, so that's a hot button for me.
Well, and I wanted you to address that too, Danny. I mean, have you been able? You speak Spanish.
Oh, yes.
So I'd imagine that's extremely helpful for clients.
Oh, absolutely. Sí, tenemos servicio en español. Si le interesa esta casa o cualquier otra, por favor, llámenos.
Awesome. Danny, thank you so much. As we wrap up here, I mean, what's your take home? What do you want people to know, certainly when it comes to luxury properties like these? What should we know here in the Bay Area?
I think that one of the biggest misconceptions of the luxury market is you get people and they can put bells and whistles on a particular property and they can make it look good. But the important thing is when you're selling a home like this is to ask the agent, how are you going to expose this property to the international market, and have them show you that, because it's so critical when you've got 30% of the population or 30% of the buyers in this bracket paying cash, but if you can't reach them and you can't touch them and show the property, you're not going to be able to have a successful transaction.
Well said, Vince. Thank you so much, Danny. So nice to meet you. And of course, if you want to see all the Realty Rant segments, go to realtyrant.com.
That's it.
And certainly to find out more about this beautiful property as well. So thank you so much, gentlemen.
Thank you, guys.
For more info, head to our website as well, tbmorningblend.com.